Guys, and welcome back to another vlog. Yes, I'm looking crazy. Yes, I'm going to explain why my face looks so swollen, my lips look like this. Currently gonna head to the gym. This is all injectables that I had done in the last few days, and yeah, it's pretty bad at the moment. My entire chin is swollen. It's hard to talk, as you can see. This and all of this, and if you've seen my TikTok, you'll see the last few days I've had like insane swelling. This one's still a little bit, but not too bad. Insane swelling under the eyes and like scaling under there. The eyes are looking a lot better, not perfect, but this is obviously still pretty shocking. I'm gonna go to the gym and then I'm gonna update you guys when I get back and like I'm doing my makeup on everything that's been happening. I haven't seen or spoken to the vlog in 3 days, so I will update you all. Got my beautiful nails, which I did lose one of these this morning. I'm documenting this in the vlog so that I know I snapped off one of these this morning. We will see if they stay on. Anyway, let's go to the gym, work out, and then I'll come back and yeah. Guys, I'm back from the gym, and yes, well aware, we are looking worse for wear in this vlog. Good God, especially those lips. I am really hoping that I can cover this, at least mostly, with makeup today, because I do have a booking. Now, I kind of wanted to wait until I could like sit down and yap while I do my makeup, just to talk to you guys and like, fuck, that fucking hurts. Oh, and fill you guys in on what's been going on with me the last few days. So the last day that I vlogged was the last day of my Gold Coast tour. So if you watched that video, that was 3 days ago from now. So to fill you in, the next day, obviously I drove back home from the Gold Coast and like went and got the cats. That was like a 4-hour round trip. Built some shoe racks, that kind of thing. I had errands that had to be caught up on after being away for so long. Then the following day I went and got all this done to my face, which is why I look so crazy. So I had actually, I'm not sure how many mils. I should probably know. I know I had a mil of Rejuven, I think it's called, which is the salmon DNA put in under my eyes. My eyes were like swollen, like I just had an allergic reaction, and it was like that for 2 days. So I had that done. I had a little bit of Botox put into my chin because it was getting that, you know, that what do they call it, like orange peel thing going on, as well as some into here. I've never had Botox in here before, but they have, you know, just put a little bit in there to try. And then I had 0.5 ml added to my top lip, which is why it's so bruised and swollen and like literally splitting. And then I think it was about 2 mils in total that I had put in here, which I think is called like your masseter or something, I don't know, jowl maybe, in here. And then also a little bit more in my chin, which is very, very swollen. You can see like all the swelling here. And yeah, so obviously that was a full-on day. Also doctors, I did a blood test because I need to check up on like my STI results and stuff like that. So I did that. And then yesterday I was editing the vlogs for you guys because I had 3 vlogs that needed to be edited and uploaded. Well, I think I had 2 that still needed to be done. But yeah, that's pretty much the update to now. Oh, I also launched a tour notification thing on my website so that people can get notified when I'm going to be touring through their location, both current and past clients. So that's all up on my website now. It took me a little while to set up. And yeah, that is up and running now, which is great. It took me a few hours to sort that out. But yeah, pretty much that's the update till now. So while yes, I did have some time off, it didn't really feel like time off, to be totally honest with you guys. I feel like I've just been running around like a fucking headless chicken for 3 days trying to catch up on everything. But we are here, and today we have a booking. Now, it was my full intention when I got back from tour to not do any booking for like a week so that I could recharge, because just for my mental health, like I am struggling a little bit, to be honest, just because I'm so exhausted. It's not because anything like bad has happened in terms of bookings. Obviously I've, you know, had the client who's passed away, which I'm trying to process, and a lot of other things going on, and I do really need a week off. Like really do. I'm gonna give it my best. It is only an hour and a half and it's much later today. I've got ages to get ready and organized, but it is really hard. It's really, really hard. And like turning down money when it's offered to you is also really hard. That's something I need to get better at. Obviously, if I can't make my face look decent, I am gonna have to cancel it, but that's what we're doing now. We're trying to fix these issues. And then I need to get onto YouTube and edit a video. There was a bikini try on that went up this morning as of filming this, not as of posting this. And apparently I forgot to crop out a clip of me naked. So yeah, I put it on private as soon as I saw the notifications, but I will be trying to edit that today, like once I've done my hair and makeup, to get it back up and running. And that also means I need to assign time to go through all of my pre-scheduled videos and watch them all to see if there's any more bloopers like that in my videos, because obviously I don't really care about people seeing me naked. Like, I give almost no fucks about that. Like, literally 1 out of 10 bothered. But I don't want to risk losing my YouTube because I haven't noticed and then I get a strike for it. So I'm gonna have to go through and watch them all. I wish I had like a fucking assistant to go and watch all the unlisted, because they're on YouTube, they're just not public yet, so they're like privated, if that makes sense. Yeah, anyway, I need to do that today too, and I won't be able to get it all done because I have so many hours of videos on there pre-scheduled. So I'll try to get through maybe like this month's worth. I think that might be a realistic goal. I'm so lucky I didn't get a strike. I privated it in time, but fuck me dead. Anyway, that's enough yapping for the update. You're all caught up to speed, and hopefully next time I check in with the vlog, I'll be looking decent at least. If not, I'll have to cancel this booking. But yeah, you can see the state of this lip and it's so fucking swollen. Oh, it actually, this part doesn't really hurt to touch. It's here that kind of hurts. Anyway, enough moaning. Let's get fucking moving. I'll check in with you guys when I can. This quick little vlog check-in. I've done my hair and makeup, but I just feel like I look swollen. I look a little bit weird. I think I've done like a decent job trying to cover everything up, but if you can see sort of under my eyes, because of what the injection has done to my skin, it's a little bit scaly. Can you see that? Like, and this is obviously so fucking swollen. I just don't look normal, and it's really bugging me, and I'm like, how can I work when I can't even like look at myself? Like, look at this. That's me like using lip liner. I've tried the best that I can. I'm like literally on the fence about cancelling this booking because of the state of my face. Like, I don't want to be letting anyone down. I don't know. I'm gonna give myself an hour to process and think about it. It is also really hard to move. Yeah, I look so weird. I should not have booked anything in for this week while I'm healing. Anyway, pretty much for now, I am dressed and makeup and hair is ready. It's like 10:30 or 11 in the morning, so I've been up really early today. Obviously, the touring has changed my sleep schedule and everything like that. And I've cleaned up the house, so pretty much for now, I'm thinking I should go and get something to eat because I haven't had breakfast or lunch. I haven't eaten anything today, and I've done an hour workout at the gym. So I might go and get some food, and then I do need to get to work on editing that YouTube video. For some reason, it's not working in my channel thing. It won't let me go into my own channel. So I don't know if I'm in trouble on there or if it's just my internet. I'm not sure, but I need to tackle that. Just a quick little check-in with half of my head cut out of the frame. We have some lunch. I have eaten 2 pieces already, sushi. And an oxy shred. I've confirmed with my client for tonight. It's currently 12:30, and obviously I've smudged this a little bit, but I'm just gonna do the booking. I obviously am not happy with the swelling and things like that, but I can't really do much about that. And if he can only do today, he can only do today, and that's fine. The boys and a couple of my female friends have gotten back to me with, I've sent them photos of what I look like, and they're like, oh no, like it's fine. But I just feel a bit out of sorts. I feel like I'm in someone else's body, and like even my mouth isn't moving the way it's meant to. Anyway, I'm gonna have something to eat. There's a little update. It is like 2 hours, I think, before my booking, and currently I am just doing my hair. I don't know if there's somewhere I can see you guys so I can like yap while I do this. Maybe up here. Hold on. Hopefully you don't fall. fingers crossed. Anyway, I'm just gonna start like refreshing hair and makeup now because we've got 2 hours to go. Since, oh, that is sizzling. Since I last spoke to you guys, I was going through all of my pre-scheduled YouTube videos. I've done every single try on, so they're scheduled until July. I've gone through them all to make sure there was no further accidental nudity. And I've been through the Melbourne vlog so far, so I've still got the rest of the vlogs to do just to make sure. I don't think I got changed in front of the camera, but I just want to be extra sure. Anyway, that's the update. Please excuse the little bit of the cord in front of you guys. I've also been fighting with this moron on, oh, that is sizzling because there's water. Fuck, how do I put it? Fighting with this moron on TikTok. He's like this big fucking tough man carrying on about how he's gonna sort me out in person. And I just realized in one of his TikToks, he has his like company thing on his shirt, like where he works for, the emblem is on there. So I'm wondering if for the vlog, like, should I film me calling the company and telling them that they have an employee threatening my life? Would that be funny? Would you guys think that was funny? They, like, the company could go either way. Normally companies respond to these things pretty seriously and they're like on it and like sorting shit out straight away and like disciplining their employees. But sometimes they, you know, depending if they've been friends with the guy for a long time, who's worked there a long time, they will take his side and they'll like just straight up give you attitude, like on the phone when you call them or like via email. But I do think it would be really funny. Like, even if they tell me to fuck off, I think it would be really funny. And also bad exposure for their company being in my vlog. He was saying he's a stone's throw away, so I thought he must be located in Brisbane, but the company says it's in Mildura, which from what I understand is in like rural Victoria or something. You know what would be so funny? If one day somebody does this to me and the company that they work for, a client of mine owns. Would that not be hilarious? I could imagine like them just getting fired on the spot. It would be so funny. Anyway, that's pretty much the update. I'm gonna, like, obviously work comes first, so I'm gonna freshen up first. And I do feel like my swelling is going down. However, this definitely needs to be relined before the booking. But yeah, I'm just gonna freshen up a little bit, get myself looking nice and pretty, and I will have to change my dress because I have spilt a little bit of sushi on this, but it's fine because, you know, 6:30, I probably want to be wearing more of like a nighttime dress because it'll be dark here by then. So yeah, that's pretty much the update. The client has confirmed. My client for tomorrow has confirmed. He also sent a little bit more of his payment because he couldn't get any more out at the ATM, so he's just prepaid that. It's been a long time since I've seen the client that's booked in for tomorrow, but he has seen me a few times before, so he knows I'm not gonna steal his extra deposit. But yeah, that's the update. I think it would be funny if we call, but how? Obviously I'm going to call off this work phone because I don't want them having my my personal phone number and like linking that to my legal name or anything like that. So I'm going to have to call off this phone. So I might have to film that clip on my personal phone maybe. Guys, I did try to call them, but I'm guessing, well, it's almost 5 o'clock. It's like 5 minutes to 5 Brisbane time, and I think they're an hour ahead. So I'm just going to assume they're closed, and that's why they're not answering. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to write up an email. I'm gonna write an email to his boss telling him what he did and how he was threatening me, and I'm gonna include screenshots of the threats and send them to his boss. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what happens when you play games. Stupid games win stupid prizes. It's just how it is. Anyway, I will update you guys at some point in the vlog if I hear back from them. While I'm refixing my under eye makeup because it had gone really bad. It's still kind of bad, isn't it? I think that's from the injections. Anyway, it's the best I can do. Little update. He's been carrying on TikTok after I told him I was telling his boss, and he said that I'm gonna find out the consequences of my actions in 20 minutes, and that was about 10 minutes ago. So what is he gonna do? Teleport from rural Victoria to Brisbane? Let's see. Is he magic? Is he going to teleport inside of my apartment? Oh, wow. Is he going to swap bodies with my client? Oh, wow. And even then, that's not 20 minutes away. It's 10 minutes until my booking. We're going to do a quick fit check. I feel like I look passable, but it's on closer inspection. You can tell there's a few things munted with my face. But I don't really know if he'll notice, like, being a guy. Sometimes they don't really pay too close attention to those things if everything else looks good. So hopefully he's not too disappointed. I do feel really bad working like less than pristine, but I've tried to make up for it with like my favorite dress, like, to work in. It's gonna be a bit tricky for me to show you. It's like a long, I wish I had better angles. It's like a full length dress with a big slit that goes all the way up, and I've got my little black pleasers on. It looks really hot. It's a really cute outfit. I'm hoping that will distract him from what's wrong with my face at the moment. But I can see where this is heading. Like, I can see the changes and I can see the improvements. And once this little bit of like swelling and stuff goes down, I think it's gonna look so fucking good. Like, I feel like I'm gonna look like an Instagram model. But yeah, we still need a few more days of healing, I think, until it's perfect. But anyway, he should be here any minute, and we're gonna go and do that hour and a half. I just finished up the booking, and obviously my makeup on my mouth is missing, and so you can see the bruising a little bit more. I did mention to him that I had spoken in the vlog about maybe cancelling the booking because of the state of my face, and he's like, I'm so glad you didn't, you look fine. I'm like, he didn't seem bothered at all. But yeah, definitely, like, there's some, like, you can see, and I got him to feel the like swelling in this, and he was like, oh yeah. I'm like, yeah, I look a little crazy. Anyway, we literally just finished that. I haven't even showered yet. I'm gonna clean up now, clean up myself. He also brought me chocolate too. Let me show you. I'm gonna have some of this before I get in the shower. And I lost 2 nails. That was a great booking. I had a really good time. Actually, I might film me eating some of this chocolate just because I can. It's my book. All this drama today, fighting with old mates. Sometimes having a fight with the trolls is really good for me. Like, sometimes I just have a little bit of like built up frustration with the world, or just feeling a bit burnt out. And to be honest, sometimes fighting with those trolls restores my spoons. And that's what happened today. So this one is like salted caramel, and these are vegan. That's really good. Yum. I actually really love getting unusual chocolates, like stuff I've never tried, because it's really cool to be able to try different things. And also, he said he watches the YouTube, and that he's seen me say I'm not allowed to buy myself chocolate, which I'm not allowed to buy it for myself. Scary jump scare. I feel like I wanted to show you guys what my bruising and stuff and my face is looking like without makeup on after those treatments, because I just think it's interesting to document. I'm well aware this is not great marketing, but it is what it is. Obviously, hair's just been washed. So under the eyes, I can see sort of like these deep creasy wrinkles, but especially compared to that TikTok, if you guys have seen it with my swollen eyes, this is miles better than it has been the last 2 days, but definitely still really hard to apply makeup properly over this because it does crease really badly. Hopefully by tomorrow, like maybe if things go well by tomorrow, this will be gone. I'd hope so. As for the top lip, this is looking like a bit of a monster, as we can see. There's so much pressure in it. It feels hard to the touch, particularly on that side there. This side looks like it's starting to get a little bit better, but this side is rough. And this is what inside bruising looks like. Brittle. Nothing in the bottom because I didn't get any injections in the bottom lip, only the top lip. And my chin, it looks so shiny. That's possibly, I don't know, it's got to be due to the injections. It's not looking terrible, but I can definitely feel like there is really, really swollen. That little nodule there. But here doesn't feel too bad at all. Like, that feels like it's settled pretty well. But yeah, I am looking a little crazy. And I'm hoping I will look better by tomorrow or the next day. I've also stuck these back on, so we are good to go again. So guys, quick little vlog update. Yes, we are still bruised, swollen. We are missing 4 different nails, and that one feels like it's going to come off. We are looking a nightmare. We've just woken up, showered, and about to start doing my makeup because I have a 5-hour booking at 1 o'clock. I think currently it's about 10, maybe 10:20 in the morning. So I woke up this morning to, firstly, a package getting delivered, which kind of startled me because, you know, they're calling my phone and I'm like, ran down, got that. And also my GP calling me, very concerned. Now, I don't really, like, I've touched on these things on TikTok here and there about my health conditions, but it's not something that I often go into because I don't want it to look like I'm, I don't know, like playing victim about these things. And to be honest, a lot of the times in my life, I just ignore things. because it's easier. I just pretend that I don't have these issues. Anyway, I know that's not really a smart thing to do, but that's what I do. I got a call from him really, really concerned because he got back my blood test results. I did go and see him on my days off, but just to get a script for my thyroid because I was out. So I got that, and I had done a blood test right before I went in to see him, like literally half an hour before. So he obviously didn't have the results back yet. They don't come back that far. Got blood test results back about my thyroid, and apparently my thyroid levels are really, really bad at the moment. He called me and he said, "How are you even getting out of bed?" That's literally what he said to me on the phone. And I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Your thyroid levels are so bad." And I'm like, "Well, I feel kind of like I always do." And he was like, "No." He was like, "I need you to make an appointment to see me next week." He's told me to double dose for a few days. Keep in mind, I'm on the highest legal dosage of thyroxine that can be prescribed. I'm on 200 milligrams a day, and that's in Australia. That's the highest dosage that you can be issued. I believe, apart from instances like this where it's like an emergency. So I'm taking 400 for the next 3 days, and then back to normal dosage. And then I'm going to go in and see him and like be retested next week. I think currently it's a Friday today, or is it a Thursday? It's a Friday. So, you know, he didn't have any appointments left for today. I'm sure if, you know, it's not going to make any difference anyway, because I need a little bit of time for the new dosage to come into play and like start impacting my body and stuff. So yeah, he was pretty concerned, and he said that, yeah, he's surprised I'm even able to get out of bed at the moment. And as we can see from my vlogs, I've been on tour like smashing fucking eggplants and also workload for the last 30 days straight, right? And yeah, so he's not the type to overreact about things if they're not really that bad. And obviously it is bad if he's calling and being that concerned and being like, "You need to come in and see me, you need to double dose," when I know that highest legal dosage is 200. That is a little bit scary. I always feel tired. I feel tired every day, all day. That's just the way that I am. It's the way that I'm built, and I don't like to like dwell on that. I often just tell myself that I'm just being lazy. Like, you know, you're just being lazy and that's why you feel so tired. You're just being lazy. But I've, like yesterday and this morning, I watched back the last 2 of the vlogs because I've been reviewing them to make sure there was no more accidental nudity, as I mentioned in the other clips. And I noticed how often I was like crashing, like I was mentioning in the vlogs. I'm like, yeah, and I laid down and I just crashed with my makeup on, like blah blah blah. So I think that's going to show how bad it was now that I'm looking back on it. At the time, I just thought I was burnt out from like seeing that many clients and traveling that much. Just a quick little vlog check-in while I am refreshing these nails that I have lost. I am in an unusual mood today. I don't know what is going on. I just feel really flustered by everything, and I think it's like an autistic thing, like, you know, eyeliner wasn't cooperating, flustered, like, oh my god, panic mode. It's a really bizarre mood. I've still got an hour until this booking, so I'm hoping that it subsides, because obviously I don't want to be in that kind of state for somebody else, and I am very good at sort of putting it on the back burner and then it reigniting the second that they leave again. But we will see. It may just be that, you know, with a doctor and like getting woken up like to that information, that kind of thing's probably thrown me a bit out of whack. But yeah, I've just scoffed down a protein bar, so there is probably chocolate in my teeth. And yeah, I'm mostly ready. These just need to be fixed, and then I just need to make sure everything is clean. I have done a round of vacuuming, but I will just like double check, obviously. It's very hard like living and working from home because the cats make a mess everywhere. Sometimes I think the room is clean and the cats have gone in there and like spewed or like taken a shit somewhere, and it's just so gross. So yeah, I've got this 5-hour today. Again, this is a client that I haven't seen for, I want to say at least a year. It could possibly even be a year and a half since I've seen him. I'd have to check the messages. It's been a long time anyway. But he did semi-regularly see me back, you know, way back then. And I think if I remember right, the first time he saw me was not too long after I stopped dancing. Yeah, no, I know he's a good client. He's very well behaved, easygoing. But yeah, I'm interested to see what's been going on in his life since I last saw him, because it's always interesting to get like updates, especially when it's been so long. Yeah, it should be a good booking. I'm just probably going to be incredibly burnt out after this, I would say, given the state I'm in this morning. Nails are finally back on and it's still crunch time. I'm feeling so much better now that I'm organized. I also swapped my dress because the yellow one, it's beautiful, but my ass is too big, so it just like rides up and my whole bum ends up out. So yeah, I've taken that off. Anyway, I'm feeling so much better now that I'm like, yes, you're on time, you're organized, everything's done. Little update for the vlog. I finished the booking about half an hour ago and clearly showered, taken the makeup off, washed my hair because there's no point in me having a second shower. And yes, we are aware that I look like a potato. I'm scratching in the litter and it's giving me like mad sensory overload. Anyway, I really need to eat because it's 6:36 p.m. and I've eaten nothing today besides a protein bar. I want to quickly fill you guys in. So I did the booking. Again, I've seen this client before, but it's been, I think we were discussing, it's been about a year or a year and a half since I've seen him. And this is my stack. He did also prepay $400 towards his booking. So it was 4.2k altogether, so 5 hours plus BBBJ. Again, yeah, I've seen him before, never had an issue with him, but yeah, it's been a long time, so there was kind of a lot to catch up on. And yeah, super easy going booking. Fuck that scratching. I can tell I'm overstimulated when the cat scratching like really bugs me like that. Autism for you. Autism caught in the wild. Anyway, I'm gonna eat because I'm really hungry and I feel like almost hangry right now. I didn't while he was here, but as soon as I got in the shower, I was like, yeah, I need to fucking eat. Then I'm gonna sort out these cats and like start cleaning the room and that. But yeah, that's the update. And I'm not gonna be working anymore tonight. I do need to get on top of some like Instagram posts, some Twitter posts, and also re-uploading my TikToks to my backup Instagram account. So I'm gonna do that tonight. But besides that, I don't think I have anything else that I need to do. So I might actually get to just veg out for a little bit. This quick vlog check-in. It is the following day. So today is a Saturday. Let me just check. Yeah, it's Saturday today and I was meant to have a booking at 10:30, but the client rescheduled for next month. And I knew that a few days ago. So it's not like that's just been dropped on me today, but we do have the day off, which is great because if you've been watching the vlogs, like the back-to-back tours and then the 2 days I was home, one was getting these injectables, which are looking much better today. I'm sure you guys will agree. I'm definitely still swollen here and a little bit here, but I look way less crazy. Like I look pretty normal, thank God. Anyway, I really haven't had time off. And it looks like today is that day. I can also see the cats have spewed all over the bed. Should I show you guys or is that too graphic? Maybe skip ahead a minute if you don't want to see it. I'm gonna walk over there and show you guys. This is just my life, my day off. This is how my day off starts. Here we are. Can you see this? Yeah, great, fabulous. Anyway, we are gonna try to make the most of today. I think it's like 10:30ish, maybe 11 at the time I'm doing this clip for you guys right now. And as you can see, like hair and makeup is done. I'm organized for the day. I've cleaned the place. It's not perfect yet. I would like to spend another hour cleaning after getting back. But yeah, I'm really feeling in a good mood today. And it's just so nice to have a day where there's nothing that is like urgent that must be done that is related to work. And I hope it stays that way. Plan for today. I'm thinking I might go and do some shopping in the city. Besides that, maybe have a few bevs. I have worked really hard and I kind of would like to treat myself, maybe some champagne, I'm not sure. But pretty much that's the update for right now. I don't think I'll have many clips of today. Maybe just like if I buy something, I might film it for you guys. But yeah, pretty much it is a day off and I'm gonna do a little bit more cleaning. Checking for the vlog, I'm looking a hot mess. I just walked back from the city. So I'm gonna show you guys what I bought. Yes, I did waste some serious coin. We'll start with this. This is my gift to myself for all my work. For how hard I was working on these tours. I do also have some perfume samples in here. And I can see my phone is going off now. It's back connected to the internet. I have a lot of messages to get through in WhatsApp. Anyway, let's open this up. Now, I actually went in there to get like one of the multicolor bags from that collection when I was in high school. They've like re-released it. Oh, they open this way. Anyway, they no longer have any in stock anywhere, so that's great. But I did spot these. Now, I've had the Hermes Orans, which are shoes kind of like this, on my wish list forever. But I've heard they're really uncomfortable and they're similar price point to this. And I don't really like Hermes that much. So I've decided to get pretty much the same thing, but the LV version. And yeah, they're super cute. These were $1,500. Yes, $1,500 for a pair of shoes, I know. But given these are flats, like all my designer shoes are heels. I don't own any designer flats. These will be a lot easier to wear, obviously, and probably get worn a lot more. But yeah, this is just my little treat to myself, and it's got the little flower down here. And I've been busting my ass making big money. If I want to waste $1,500 on a pair of shoes, I will. So that's what I've done. Now, this other little bag here is actually a Christmas gift for my dad. He has had fake Louis Vuitton wallets forever. I feel bad opening this. I'm gonna have to retie this for him. Anyway, this is a little box. So he's had fake wallets our entire life, like that he got in Bali or something, or ordered from Bali, I don't know. This will be his first real one. How cute. And it's like got the green inside. So I think this was $800. I wanted to get him an orange one because he loves orange, like this sort of color. But they didn't have an orange. It was more of like a yellowy orange. It looked like kind of mustard, or like plain, or the green. And my favorite color is green, so he's getting green. I also do think this is the nicest one that they had in there. So yeah, that will be getting wrapped up for Christmas. So that's literally all that I bought. I think I spent $2,500 or something. But this wasn't silly because I was already going to get him that for Christmas. So that wasn't an impulse purchase. I've just bought it earlier than I thought I would because I was in there anyway. And these are my reward to myself. And they're so pretty. Like, look. So cute. I also saw somebody in the store that I haven't seen in a long time. I won't give you any information on that because I don't want to like identify anyone, but I haven't seen him in a very, very long time, and I saw him in the store. Did like a quick eyes meet and then pretended he didn't know who I was. So yep, that was a bit funny. Anyway, that stuff happens. It's part of my job, part of being in this industry, and I'm never going to say anything to someone in public if they don't approach me first, because I don't know who they're with. I don't know if somebody's waiting around the corner who maybe shouldn't know that I ever met that person. So yeah, anyway, I'm very dehydrated. Oh, my throat is really sore. I'm gonna sort this out, wrap this back up, and I don't really think I'll check in with you guys again today since it is my day off, but yeah, I'll check in with you maybe tomorrow.